Well, I'm going to start streaming, and just in case I am already starting to streaming, hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, handy viewers, such as you are, and welcome to this Friday night flip-flopping phone number 26, at this time on a Thursday, because that's just sometimes how life is. Welcome to the series in which I get up at 5 a.m. to play friends of mine at Malifaux on the other side of the planet, because that's just what life is like when you're trying to game in your 40s. I'm very tired. And I am joined this week by my good friend, the Bad Fish. Hello, Rich. How are you?
I'm also very tired, but from the other end of the day.
From the other end of the day, because you've got a job. We are playing the new version of Big Hat versus EVS. Rich is the aggressor. It's Plant Explosives and Wedge with Hold Their Forces, which he will be taking. I'm assuming. Take Prisoner, Deliver a Message, Deathbeds, and Power Ritual. We're in Wedge. I have just asked Rich, please, to deploy Old Cranky due to Scout Ahead on my Totem. And he's now divided his crew into two halves, which you can't see. I would like you, please, to do the Lenny pile.
Very well. Do you fit through that gap? Yes, you do. Just good.
I'm assuming these are doors, and
yeah,
yep.
They're definitely wide enough for everyone.
We had good morning, hello Graham. We had previously kind of tinkered with maps when doing them, but we decided to do two things. One, when we flip strats and schemes at the beginning of the week to decide the next week's game, we're also going to choose a map, just because sometimes maps have a impact on what kind of thing you do, and also to leave the maps as they are, for good or for bad. I played on this map before against Tarquin with Sonia, and he used his pigs and he absolutely wrecked me.
Those pigs, man, they're scary.
Them pigs be scary, especially to us vegetable eating types. Alright, so that's your crew deployed. I am going to deploy a Calypso there with a Dr. Beebe there. Now, Dr. Beebe can deploy inside Calypso. I am deciding not to do that for reasons that may or may not become clear. I am going to deploy an Orville Agassiz there. I do like with this deployment zone that becomes part of your deployment zone where it's physically impossible to put models. I will have a Maxine there, a Beau Fishbocker kind of just behind her, a Vernon and Welles up there, a Winnie Finney there. Good old Winnie Finney. And I think a Machinist.
By which I, of course, mean out of keyword filth. How dare you?
Legend is it there is a master in the Explorers Society that gets a 1 point discount for Winston Finnigan. Yeah, I think that's me. Let's see where the rest of your crew's going. I've got my coffee, such as it is, because I can't have caffeine, so therefore it's decaffeinated, so it's largely there for psychosomatic reasons.
bear in mind I have no idea what I'm doing. That'll do. I guess. We'll find out how much I've messed up later.
Is the app correct? Could we have a quick look at something? Because if so, that massively changes something. So I just want to bring up the actual gaining grounds document.
Okay.
Which I'll do on screen, thinking about it, because then people can see it. I don't want to look at the one I think the app might be wrong. Hang on. So let's go to the rules, gaining grounds documents, which should be, it's on screen now for the handy viewers. And let's have a quick look at take prisoners. Take prisoner, scheme number 11. No, it's right. So at the beginning of the game, secretly choose an enemy, minion, or enforcer. At the end of the turn, if you have a friendly model engaging the chosen model and there are no other enemy models within 2 of the line of sight of the chosen model, you may reveal the scheme to gain 1 VP. Oh, hang on. I'm confusing myself. I have read the description of Take Prisoner and applied deliver a message in my head.
Right.
I was like, what do you mean you deliver a message to an enemy, minion, or enforcer? Yeah, okay. So the app is correct. It is in fact my head that is wrong. I refer the honourable gentleman to the fact that it is currently 6:04 in the morning. So let's choose some schemes. I've chosen some schemes. I have no doubt they might be the wrong choice. How are you doing there?
There we go.
Cool. Okay. So we need to determine initiative. Shuffly. Now, for once, I'm the one with 7 cards.
I looked this up after the last game. I believe the attacker has the initiative until the start of the first turn.
Oh, I thought we determined it. Okay, cool. Well, I've drawn my hand. So yes, no, I think you're absolutely right. So do you want to start putting on tokens? And let's use token number 3.
Token number 3. Let's go Georgy and Olaf.
You're going to go Georgy and Olaf. I will go Calypso.
Let's go
Bithog.
Bithog.
I'll go Dr. Beebe, which perhaps explains why I deployed them separately.
Well, indeed, yes. Lenny?
Vernon and Welles.
Bummer, I guess.
Winston Finnigan.
The Glorbat Crier.
One must explain for the audience that Rich has a long-running gag of his inability to say the word gremlin, and also he cannot mispronounce the word gremlin the same way twice. This is a long-running gag, and I respect his commitment to the bit, but I appreciate you might get confused. And finally, for me, the Machinist.
This gag does mean I'm unable to read out the name of my own crew.
Why? What's your crew named?
What the hell is a? And
then a thing. Let's add in the things in the app. For if there's one thing we enjoy, it's administration. Have you seen that Danger Planet have just announced a $1,000 prize draw for their next tournament?
I have seen that, and the Magic player in me has very mixed feelings, or rather, the former Magic player. Like, I've seen what money cash prizes does to a game, and it makes it not fun.
Mm. Well, hopefully that is not their experience, and the very best of luck to them. That's interesting. Some of your models don't have graphics.
That's because you're on an old version of the app.
Because I'm. That's the thing. It tells me that, but then I have the very latest version.
You do not. You emphatically don't. You're in version 4G, which is from July.
But when I go to the downloady place, it's the one at the top.
It's definitely not.
Oh, then
I promise you. Even when you sent me,
I may have.
I'm going to the game. 3.4.10 is the latest. 4.0G is the one you're on.
Rather than sending me a screenshot, can you send me a link to the right one?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because clearly I'm looking in the wrong place. Maybe that's not a thing for now.
You're definitely looking in the right place.
Okay.
You're just apparently. I don't know. Right.
We should do an initiative.
I'll have a link in the Discord. There you go.
Cool. Lovely. I'll do that later.
Right. Initiative. I'm not stoning.
You're not stoning. I'm not stoning.
Okay.
Stupid Sexy Jackdaw versus a 7. I think you have the choice.
I'll let you go first.
And you have 9 models, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I will gain me a pass token, which I need because you're going to make me discard cards at the end of the turn. So I'm going to go with Orville Agassiz. Is it Agassiz? Agassiz. Agassiz. Type in chat how you think. I can't clone scheme markers. That's interesting.
I strongly encourage everyone to type in just the word as it's spelled.
I can't clone that scheme marker for whatever reason, so let's pull out another one. That one I can clone. I think there's some version conflict going on, but either way, I'm going to drop a scheme marker with Orville down there because he's a significant totem, which is very nice. And then I'm going to fly because he's got wings. And I'm going to go over there. Cool, over to you. Graham says it's pronounced like Agadoo. So, Agazoo? Agazoo.
Right, I'm going to go with the White Rabbit Co.
Gotcha. An excellent choice.
Who are unfortunately really badly placed. So I'm not going to go with them. I'm going to go with them. I'm going to go with this Skeeter first.
Gotcha.
Which is Skeeter number 1. Who's going to go for a little buzz. Up here. And then up here. There's a Skeeter. Left to you.
Cool. I think I'll go with Vernon and Welles. Who have Arcane Shield 2, so they'll gain Shield 2. They will, I think, just have a walk. So they're going to go to there. Bonk. No, I won't do that. What I'll do is I'm going to have 2 walks.
Okay.
So no, let's do it another way. How's best to represent this? I'm on a 50 mil. I'm on a 50 mil. There we go. So I'm going to run to the corner. I'm going to go 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and a bit. And then I'm going to onward, needing and 6. That is and 6. With the Celestial Navigations trigger, which I will come to in a moment. So I then can go 1, 2. I'm still in it a bit. I'm basically going to pop myself there. Yeah. After all of it. So I've used, and then at the end of my activation, sorry, not at the end of the activation, with the end of that action, with Celestial Navigation, look at the top 3 cards of both the model's Fate deck and its discard pile. Then may place any 3 non-jokers from these cards back on top of the Fate deck in any order and discard the remainder. So I'm going to look at, there's my my Fate deck. There is my my discard pile. I'm fine with the discard pile. There's nothing there that I'm particularly interested in. Let's have a look at my other things. And I don't think I want to just and I will put them back in absolutely. I fixated on an order in my mind and then went with a completely different one. Okay. Yes, I'm happy with how I've fandagled my things. Over to you.
Okay.
That was quite an unnecessary amount of fannying about. But yeah.
As you do.
As you do.
Everyone needs a hobby. Alright. It's old Cranky time. Who's going to say, "Give me a hand, kid," to Lenny.
Okie dokie. That's
efficient. So at the end of Lenny's next activation, old Cranky will get slingshot into base contact with him.
Which seems very good.
So old Cranky's going to focus and shuffle up here a little bit.
Cool.
Yeah.
Makes complete sense.
I'll do. Over to you.
This feels tense.
At some point, the violence will start.
So I think I'm going to activate Dr. Beebe, who will into the hatch. I can use this as a fast action. I'm going to do that. So he buries himself into the thing, or rather, more accurately, I attach the belly of the machine upgrade to Dr. Beebe. And then I can go for a walk, and I can make use of Calypso's movement and such to do so. Now, Calypso ignores vertical movement while moving, so jumping down from this big train means nothing. So I think I'm going to jump down to there, clang, 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 and then I'm going to focus. And it is Dr. Beebe that has focused. I think that's probably an important thing to draw a distinction on. But that is me done. Oh. At the beginning of my activation, I could have drawn 2 non-Joker cards from my discard pile with a value of 5 or less. However, there are none. So I can't.
Well, you might want to put the focus on the buried Beebe.
That's a very good shout. I will do that while you do things which are important.
I'll do things. I can't promise they'll be important. Right.
And Dr. Beebe can live in that sort of liminal space.
Okay, so the Gremlin Crier is going to target Lenny with an abate.
So you won't get the thing built in.
Correct. Oh, that's not what I need. That is. So Lenny gets to have a little 5. So he's going to go. Oh, he can just go straight through the spit hog, can't he? Because
yeah, you can move through spit hogs because they're amenable like that.
Okay. And then the Crier is going to go for a little dog itself. Ooh, but no, it's not. It's going to try a new declaration on the spit hog.
Yes, because it is worth noting that you don't have to declare those triggers.
Indeed. Yeah. Unless I buy you 2 card, which
and then you have to,
hilarious.
Which would be hilarious because you just kill stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe don't buy a 2 card.
Yeah. Wise. I will flip and I will get a. Let's go for that 5.
Cool. 5 of masks. Not even a suit you could declare.
On a spit hog, just to shunt it up. There.
Yep.
And then its final AP will be that. Over to you.
Cool. Thanks. Lenny is somewhat terrifying now.
He's just a happy dude with a big stick and a little pig.
I mean, we know someone like that. What's his threat range? Let's have a little look. So he's got movement 5 and a 2-inch wing key, so 12 inches realistically. So like.
Or I could throw the piggy at you from 8 inches away.
You could throw a piggy at me. And you start 7 for that as well, which is quite impressive. So you can get to me anyway. Like, you're already in on Maxine because, you know, we're playing Wedge. So what I might do, let's go with Winnie Finny. Winnie Finny is going to dirigible ride on Maxine. So place the target, choose a model with a size 2 or less, place the target anywhere within 4 of its current location. So yeah, I'll choose Maxine. I need a 6 for this to go off. What do you know, it's a 10 of masks. So I will place Maxine anywhere within 4 inches of her current spot. There we go. There-ish. And then I'm going to use the ride along, place this model into base-to-base contact with the model. So actually what I want is like that, because that's the way around I want to do this. I'm then going to I think I'm just going to shoot Lenny with my gun because I've got one.
I mean, fair.
So this is versus your defense.
My defense is 5.
Your defense is 5. My stat is 5. I'm going to flip a card, and it is the 12 of Rams. Who knew? Who knew that in advance? So I'm on a 17. You're on a 16. Would you like to cheat?
No, crack on.
Cool. So I will have a neg flip. Are you hard to wound?
I am.
So double neg, presumably.
Double neg.
We'll do a minimum of 2 damage.
Yep, I will take 2 damage.
I will then Fortune's Favour, and I'm going to look at the top 3 cards of my deck. I'm going to put 1 back, and I'm going to discard that 9 and that 7, and I will push 4 inches as a result. In fact, I'll do it this way. Let's do the charge lanes, because it's a pushy thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's Winnie Finny done.
Okay. How scary is your master?
She's an old granny with tentacles.
I'm going to go with Lenny.
Okie dokie.
I think. Sorry, indecision. There's always the curse of me. Let's go with Georgy and Olaf first.
Mm-hmm.
So they have a move of 5. So they're here for a little walk.
Yep.
And they're going to take a shot at Maxine.
Cthulhu Nano.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems reasonable. Seems reasonable.
About 6 on defense.
Yes, George and Olaf is the good gun.
It is a good gun.
At least until the new model comes out. Plano. I'm on a 16.
I'm on a 7.
You are on a 7, but you do have buy 2 cards.
Buy 2 card for panel. Friggin' hell. Alright. Well, that was a thing.
That was the thing.
They're done.
They're done. Although I would call to mind that you are not within line of sight of summer right now. So
that is true, but I'm also not in 2 inches of... it's 3 inches.
It's a 3-inch pulse. You could give a Skeeter focused for a 5.
Yeah, why not?
If you felt so inclined. That's a 7.
Yeah, there we go.
There you go. You got a Skeeter with focus.
Good. Right. Over to you.
Okay. So I think I'm going to go with Maxine.
Okay.
All of the markers you've pulled out don't work, and I can't delete them either.
That's just because you're on the wrong one. I will delete them for you, and I guess you want to just replace them.
Morning.
There you
go. Yeah, cool. So I need a 7. That is a 3. I'm going to cheat in this 8 of tomes. So I'm going to converging ley lines. I'm going to throw that shockwave marker there. Please make me a willpower 13 test with all appropriate models, and we'll just go from bottom to top.
Okay, so old Cranky has a willpower of 6, so you need a 7. Nope. What did it do?
I get to place you anywhere within the shockwave.
Alright. Commence juggling. Old Cranky fails.
Cool, keep going.
Obviously, you know what to do, place immediately when we're failing.
It says place. Well, that's a good question. What the timing of this is, but I will place Cranky there.
There. All right. The Global Crier is going to get a
absolutely fine.
Spit Hog is fine. Yeah, they're fine. And Lenny is A-OK.
I wish to amend where I've placed old Cranky. But I'm not sure I can now. Because if I was more sensible, I would have done that.
Yeah.
However, I will leave old Cranky there. I will use the tome trigger of Whispering Madness, which is to choose a condition, remove a condition from any model that failed. So old Cranky loses his focus.
No. Not my focus.
I'm then going to cast Split Against the World on Lenny. So this is a 10-inch range versus willpower.
Okay.
So bump. I'm on an 11. And there's no target number on this.
I'm on a higher number. I'm on a 14.
Okay, I am going to cheat to 18.
Double neck for damage?
So there is no damage. So target gains staggered.
Right.
And with the he cannot heal until the end phase.
Good.
Additionally, once per activation, after a model within 2 inches of the target heals, that target suffers 1 damage. So whenever a model near Lenny heals, Lenny takes damage. With the trigger that I put on top, Healing Burst, models within 2-inch pulse of the target heal 1. So Lenny takes a damage.
None of them can heal, because none of them have taken any damage so far.
Mm-hmm. So I guess it's whether or not overhealing counts. I suppose they have been healed, but they haven't healed, if that makes sense. So I'm happy to play that as nothing happens. Do I want to stagger anything else? Yeah, I think I'll stagger Georgy and Olaf.
Sure.
So yeah, versus willpower.
Okay. Georgy and Olaf have a willpower of 5, so they're on a 14.
Your card is higher. That's fine. To be fair, Georgy and Olaf don't mind being staggered that much because they've just got a really good gun. So I've converging ley lines poorly. I've split across the worlds quite nicely. I've split across the worlds poorly. I have 1 AP remaining. You don't have any condition removal. Actually, yeah, Banjonistas do condition removal.
I don't have any. Oh, no, I can summon them.
You can summon them. Banjonistas no longer do condition removal. Oh no, they do. They have it as a trigger on biting insults. You'd have to give which is an enemy only action. So no, you can't do condition removal. I'm happy with a vaguely controlled Lenny. But I might shuffle back just a tad because I'm quite quick as a crew. So yeah, that's Maxine done. And Maxine has hidden agenda, which I need to remember.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I could have used old Cranky to make you target someone else.
You could have done.
Like the...
Actually, I don't think you can, because I don't think you've got a model out that can be the target of it.
Oh, fair enough.
Because it's you discard a card to make a friendly big hat minion of cost 3 or less within 4 inches of the target. So I don't think you've got a Skeeter. You don't have a Skeeter, or a Bio Gremlin within 4 of Lenny. So yeah, you wouldn't have been. So you're not an idiot.
In my defence, there's a lot of words on it.
There is a lot of words.
Okay, so White Rabbit Co. are going to go. They're going to use Tailored Fit, targeting Skeeter.
Mm-hmm.
Because Mosquito hats, who doesn't love them? Needs a 5.
That's absolutely a 5.
Extremely 5. Mozzie has a hat.
Mm-hmm.
A comfortable hat.
Should we use token 2 to denote its hat?
Sure. Then I'm going to generally regret a couple of choices in deployment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's them done.
Okie dokie. Speaking of regretting choices, I'm going to go with the Machinist because they're kind of out of position a bit, maybe. They are movement 5, and they've got a average gun. So let's Let's go for a walk. And go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Stand up on them crates. Let's have a look at my fate deck, my discard pile. There's some nice cards in this discard pile. So I'm going to use navigation charts. This needs a 5 or above. Wow. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, you navigate the hell out of that.
Navigate the hell out of that. And I'm going to choose 2 non-joker cards in my discard pile. So let's get the 12 of Tomes and the 12 of Rams. And these are then shuffled back into my fate deck, which I don't know how to do.
Drop them on top, right click on the deck and press shuffle.
Oh, so I just shuffle my whole fate deck effectively. I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
So if I go,
yeah,
cool. So I'll do that and then shuffle, discard that red joker. So I turn the red joker into 2 severes, which isn't terrible. Right. I think on turn 1 it isn't terrible.
No, personally, if I could turn 2 severes into a joke, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair. And then I'm going to shoot Lenny with Macaulay Revolval. Macaulay Revolval. And I am on a 10. This is versus your defense of 5.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, absolutely no issue there. Cool. Over to you. Activation done.
Alright. Skeeter with a...
Oh, do you beg your pardon? That's a crow. That's a crow, so that counts as a 9. So I'm on 14. You're still much... You're still... Only if I cheat. No, this model may cheat. Oh, no, yep. No, you're right. So currently it's still a 5. That's interesting. Good to know. We're learning things. Over to you.
Right. Skeeter with a fancy hat. It's going to buzz over here, and it's going to buzz up here to here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to bring your model up on screen. Such was the alacrity of your activation. Also, I got to use the word alacrity. Beau Fishbocker. Beau is going to focus. Beau is
one of those words that sounds like it should be a vampire discipline name, but isn't.
But you say that. I think I genuinely, that's where I heard it first. I think it's like a sub. It's like the name of one of the points of celerity.
That would make sense.
I'm going back literally 20 years because that's when the last time I played Vampire the Masquerade is. I've focused. I'm gonna lead the way. No, I'm just gonna go for a walk. I'm gonna go 1, 2. But that's enough walking. He's wearing giant welly boots. Like, that is enough walking. Beau Fishbocker done.
And on his feet like a weirdo rather than on his head like they should be.
More in jokes. Yeah, done.
I think it's spit hog time.
I can actually bring it up on screen. I can bring it up on screen. There it is. Other models can move through this model, so he can't move through others.
Double walking, but not to overlap with others. Over to you.
Over to me. Well, I've only got one model left, so I imagine I'm going to have to go with them.
Everybody do the Robo Boogie.
I could go in on the Spit Hog. What's the defense of a Spit Hog?
It's a 5.
It's a 5.
It's also disguised, so you can't charge it. Christ knows what it's disguised as.
A giant pile of pig.
I guess, yeah.
So I'm going to activate Calypso, because I have to. I'm going to take the onward action. Now, normally I'm stat 3, but because I've got Dr. Beebe in me, weird, I'm stat 4, so I need an 8. Well, that didn't work.
Yeah, you're not going long one, apparently.
Not doing that. So I could walk. Are you within 6 inches? No. So I can't even like walk up and punch you.
Rough.
Because I'm move 4. So I think what I'm going to do with Calypso is focus. Because I don't really want to get Lenny'd.
No, he's got a big stick.
Yeah, he's got a big stick. So as I ignore vertical movement, I might just kind of park myself on the top. But then that doesn't really do anything for me. I have a bit of a shuffle forward. That's all I really need. Cool. I'm done for the turn. Over to you.
Alright, so I've got Lenny, who doesn't really have much exciting to do because he's very slow now.
He is very slow now.
Got a move of 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 forwards there. Then he's going to use random bout of brilliance.
Nice. Needs a 4. Must declare a trigger. Ooh, what would you like?
I'll draw a card, I guess.
Found it.
Boy, I wish that time. Lenny's done. At the end of his turn, obviously, old Cranky hitches a ride.
Yep, and Stagger falls off, perhaps more critically.
Stagger. So there's an old Cranky.
Mm-hmm.
Lenny is done, and then it is
summertime. It's a summertime.
You sound like weirdly in the style of Brett from Flight of the Conchords.
It's an Antipodean thing. Although it's important to note his name is pronounced Brit, as he's from New Zealand, and they don't have vowels.
Well, they have vowels. They just all shifted one round.
My favourite thing is, how do New Zealanders find sheep in the grass? Irresistible. Being from Wales, I'm allowed to make that joke.
Alright, I think it's time for our whole mess of
I'm going to have a hootin' and a hollering.
Yeah, so I'm going to try to summon 3 of them.
3 of what? You cut out.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Right, I'm going to summon 3 Bioglobnops.
Okay. So they are cost 3. Are they cost 3 or cost 2? I think they cost 2.
So I need a 9 of masks. I will stone for the mask.
Why do you need a 9?
They're
3 Bio Gremlins is they cost 2 each, so your stat 0.
6 plus 3 mask is 9.
6 plus 3 mask. There we go. That's why. Now I understand. So that's an 8, not a 9.
I'll cheat in the highest card in my hand.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
And real well. I can summon them anywhere within. Oh, so I have to choose an enemy.
You have to choose
10 inches.
within 10 inches. Which could well be, like, feel free to have a better move or another move.
That's right. I'll move again first and then do it. Sorry, for some reason I thought they were next to me.
No.
So yeah, I'm going to trot up here and summon them within 2 inches of Beau.
Okay. We're having a gremlin party over here.
Right, so you know what I forgot to take out?
Bio-gremlins?
Bio-gribbles, yeah. There we go.
You've used gribbles before.
I haven't used glibbles before, though. Probably. I don't know, I can better remember yesterday for crying out loud. So there's 1. There's 2. There's... Yeah, lovely. Does someone have a bonus action? Yes, he does.
Found my motivation to heal. Although Lenny cannot heal, he could gain the focus.
Yeah, I'm going to try it on Lenny. Needs a 6.
Mm-hmm. Bam. 2 card.
Nailed it.
Unless you've got something better to cheat with.
Put this 7 in. Lenny's focused.
There we go.
Summer's done. End of
turn
1.
I choose to discard a pass token rather than my hand.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
That's why I kept that pass token.
Yeah.
I'll shuffle. I'm going to draw 2 cards.
But not buy it.
My cards are arranged very neatly, which has happened purely out of coincidence. There are no schemes or strategies to score at the end of turn 1. As well you know. I should probably look at actually what schemes and strategies have I taken? Those ones. Gotcha. Oh, this could be really quite funny.
I believe that is the Glumber motto.
Such a dickhead. I'm good to progress when you are.
I am also good.
Cool. So how many models... Oh, no. We'll say let's do initiative. Bloop.
A panel.
What would you like to do?
I will go first.
Okie dokie. So initiative has been determined. How many models do you have?
I have 12 at this point.
And have you put them in the app?
As of this very second, yes. Let's give them numbers as well.
So you have 12. I have 8. So I gain 4 pass tokens. However, it is worth noting, under the new demise cannon fodder, after this model is killed, it controls rules card, and if this model has not yet activated, the opposing player must discard a pass token if able. So they're not, my pass tokens are not that usable. Well, you have initiative. Nothing I'm doing about that.
So, I think the correct one to start with is... so this is the tricky bit, is 1, the longer I leave Lenny, the more you have to plan around him.
Yes.
But 2, the longer I leave Lenny, the more chance you've got to control him.
Yes.
Tricky. I think the answer is, it's Lenny time. I want to hit someone with a big stick.
I mean, fair.
So he's got a 2-inch melee. Just seeing exactly where I can go that fully in. Yeah, okay.
I do like the idea that you're just going to reach over the top of models.
Yeah.
Are you standing on a bio gremlin?
Not deliberately.
I think you are accidentally.
How's that?
Zoom in. I think you still are.
This is a thing that's real tricky with Vassal. There's definitely a place where I can be within 2 inches of.
Oh yeah. I mean, I just pick him up and place him with the mouse personally at this point.
There we go.
Yep, cool. So, who are you charging? Is it Winnie?
You don't declare who you're charging.
No. All right. Who are you taking the attack against?
It's going to be the Machinist.
You're going to hit the Machinist.
I think so. Hang on, let me just check the Machinist. Do they have armor or anything?
No.
I think I'm just going to splash one of your models. Why not?
Fair enough.
Bonk the Machinist on the head. So Lenny is going to use his whacking stick, and he's going to get with focus, I should say, as well.
Cool. Flip the extra card.
Yes. Isn't really going to help me at all. But... 18.
I think for the negs, I will see you on 18.
Brutal. Alright, so double neg goes to single neg. Sweeping strike gives me a blast.
It does.
So the single neg is going to be
3
damages. And 1 damage onto Beau Fishbocker. And let's just see where I place the blast. See if I can reach Winnie as well. No, I don't think I can. So yeah, I'm just going to splash it onto Beau.
Cool.
Then I'm going to whack the Machinist a second time.
I'm on a 15.
Bonk. I'm on an 11. I'm going to go up to an 18.
I mean, there's not a lot I can do about that. However, you have cheated, which will become relevant after this action resolves.
Yeah. So first of all, bonk. Please take 3 damage.
Yeah. No, well, I don't want to.
And the shove aside trigger says I get to bonk someone else over the head.
Let's do things in order, I would suggest.
Yes.
Yep, I got nothing that's going to prevent that. So, I've lost my flush with cash. That's deadly. High dead model. Let's put a corpse marker where it is. Have your 4-inch push. Hang on, let me just check something. I want to. Yep, yeah, do your thing.
Alright, so my push, I'm kind of happy here engaging all 3 of them. I get to make a melee action. This time it'll be on Beau.
Beau Fishbocker. Okay, I am defense 6, flipping a card. I'm on an 11.
I'm on a 13.
You're on a 13. I am going to flip in this 7 of rams, but ram is my reconfigure trigger, so therefore it's actually a 9, so I'm on a 15.
Because you're defense 6. I'll join you on that.
Okay.
And go for a double neg. Please take 3 damage.
So now the action has resolved.
Yes.
You cheated, so I get to push you 1 inch.
Oh, that's real good, because now I can't flurry.
Yes. So let's... Yeah, I was very happy when you did it against the Machinist, and I was like, cool, I can do this. And then you're like, and shove aside. I was like, oh, bum. So I'm gonna do that and just push you out of being in range of people.
Yeah, that's not unreasonable.
Because Beau... Oh, no. When does Breach Burnt trigger? It's when you cheat, so it's not after the action resolves. So at that point, I hadn't taken any damage, so I can't heal. Okay. Because Breach Burnt, after a friendly EVS model either discards from its fate deck or cheats fate with a card matching its reconfigure ability, it may have a friendly EVS model within 6 of it heal. Cannot do this more than once per activation. So when I cheated, you hadn't actually done damage, so I could heal, but it wouldn't impact what we were doing. Okay. Right.
So, but it's 3 damage on his bow as well.
Yeah, he's taken it.
Oh, I was still seeing a 6 on my end.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm doing it in the app.
I see.
Because the thing is wrong. He's on 4 health.
Well, he took a damage from the blast before.
Oh, 7 down to 6, so he should be on 3. Oof. There we go.
Which is what I was really hoping I could whack him again, but never mind. Alright, Lenny's going to now try a random bout of brilliance.
Okie dokie.
So, needs 4. Yeah, I get the draw a card trigger, and I get to look at the top card of every fate deck.
You do?
So I believe I look at the top card of mine first, and then I'll draw it in a second. And I'll look at the top card of your fate deck. Okay. Alright. That's Lenny done. That was a good turn. Well done, Lenny.
Well, I think I'm going to go with Beau. Beau is going to do 2 things. Oh, that's quite funny. Let's do that. First of all, I'm going to plenty of wares myself. I need a 6. That is a 12. Ridiculously, I'm going to cheat this card in.
For the extra heal?
For the extra heal. So I'm targeting myself. So I'm going to use extra supplies. When resolving, this target heals an additional +1. Equally, I've cheated my ram, so I heal for +1. So effectively, this is a -3 heal. I'm then going to make a 1, 2, 3 heal flip. That's a 5. So yeah, Beau heals 3 health.
3?
Yes. Because I get +1 from the ram, and I cheated my reconfigure, so therefore I get healed 1 by Breach Burnt. Which is real nice.
That's pretty tasty.
It is pretty tasty. I'm then going to punch the Gremlin directly in front of me with my fishing gear. So this is a stat 5 versus defense. I am on a 14.
I'm on a 14 also.
Would you care to shoot?
I'm good.
Okay, so I'm going to do that Gremlin 1 damage.
Ow.
I'm also going to blast off it, doing Gremlin above it 1 damage.
And Lenny.
And Lenny.
Okay.
And every model that is damaged by this gains staggered.
In which case, I'm going to stone that on Lenny.
Yes.
Yep.
There we go. I'm then going to target the corpse marker that was the Machinist. I'm going to move it ever. No, I'm not going to move it ever so slightly. I had the option to move it at the time. I haven't taken it. With danger up ahead. Which needs a 7 to go off.
I feel like that warning's a little bit late for the Machinist.
For the Machinist, yes. I actually do want this to go off because I think it's really funny. So I'm going to cheat in the 7. So target a non-hazardous marker until the end phase. Enemy models treat the area with 1 inch of the Machinist's dead body as hazardous. So there is a hazardous 1 inch right there. That is Beau Fishbocker done.
Okay.
Oh, when the Machinist died, the Machinist had a plant explosive marker.
Oh, yes.
So, if a model with 1 or more explosive tokens is killed, a model without a summon upgrade in the opposing crew that is within 3 inches of the killed model may gain a killed model's explosive token, otherwise they are discarded.
So that would be Lenny.
Yeah. He's the only significant one, so he gains a plant explosive token.
Good shout.
There we go.
Let's check a thing. The range on Georgy and Olaf's gun's pretty good.
It is a good gun. It's a very good gun.
Okay, so I'm going to go with... There's too many options. I think the correct answer is to go with the Spit Hog. And just checking within. Nope, wrong model. Yeah, so the Spit Hog is going to go with an 8. Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to charge.
Okay. Charging Lenny, presumably to bonk him on with a turkey leg.
Yes, I'm going to smack him with a roast pig. So needs a Oh, doesn't heal anything. Yeah, he's just going to relent. And so there's the flip for the attack.
And then he heals 2.
He heals 2.
Very nice.
I'm then going to do foods up. Oh, there's the spit hog has condition removal.
The spit hog has condition removal.
If I hit a mask on the what's it? Anyway, needs a 5.
That's a 5.
Oh, what a waste! All right, well, there's bio global heals. Another one. Back up to.
You've got this guy as well. Oops.
He's out of 2.
He's out of 2. It's only 2. Okay.
Yep. Spit hog's done. Oh, such a disappointing red Joker.
So I'm going to activate Winnie Finney. I'm going to use the dirigible ride on Maxine. I'm going to take a point of damage to bake in the mask. I need a 6. That's an 8. Cool. So I place Maxine within 4 inches of her current location, which is there. I'm then going to place myself into base-to-base contact. Thusly, I'm then going to look at the top 3 cards of my thing. I'm going to put 1 back on. I'm then going to discard this 7 and this 3 for a grand total of 3 inches of push. And I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to interact. And message for you, Summer.
Ah!
Care of the Syndicate Railway Company.
I assume the message is, fuck you, I have 1 more card than you. No.
The message is, aren't trains lovely? Yours sincerely, Winston Finnigan. Because that's how he talks.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I think
have you seen the moustache?
Exactly. He is a rakish layabout. Because I've interacted, a model within 6 inches can gain distracted. Which is that's a lovely combination. I'm going to score a VP, and then I'm going to debuff one of your models. Lenny is height 3, therefore I can see him, therefore Lenny can be distracted.
I mean, he is. That's, yeah.
And he's no longer immune. He's no longer too stupid for conditions.
Yes.
So yeah, that's Winnie Finney done.
Seems rude.
Let's get some points on the board.
Alrighty then. So I kind of want to kill the shit out of Winnie Finney.
I can't imagine why. I can't imagine why. Hello. Interesting, Plice of Progress is not to take 1 irreducible damage. So does that mean you can stone it?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah, that's interesting. I'm not doing it. But it is interesting.
Sorry, just consulting to see who's particularly good at beating people up. You know what I can do, of course, is summon more people to beat up with.
100%. 100%. It is worth noting, I don't know if you've done it in the app, but your bio-gremlins that you summoned in should have the Drunken Stupid upgrade, which is actually very relevant.
Oh, that is very relevant. Yeah, good job.
I've had a great tip from chat saying if you have the Intrepid Emissary and you activate Winnie Finny near it, when it activates it gains shielded, and you can, because it's not irreducible damage for price of progress, you can just take this. You can just take that on the damage on the shielded. Yeah, that's a great tip. You've played this before. I know he's played this before because he's the bloke that I ask on a bi-weekly basis, what does EVS do?
You say that like you don't ask all of us that.
Yeah,
most
but
of
I
us
mean,
don't give you
specifically I asked Graham because he has played Maxine Agassiz, which is apparently how we're pronouncing that.
Right, okay, so I could summon. Okay, I am going to go with.
You said I'm going to go with, and then you cut out. I don't know if you.
I just paused. I realised that having used the Spit Hog, my plan of using the Spit Hog for something else later in the turn. You can't do that. You can't use the same model twice. Very silly.
Well, you've got a base, so I would disagree with you there because you have a base on the Gremlin Crier. So if you want an extra AP on the Spit Hog, you absolutely can.
It is true, but doesn't necessarily help. No. There's a model that has a thing. I'm trying to find it. Can I check what's Winnie's engagement range?
Winnie's engagement range is 1 inch. Allow me to pop up a 1 inch Winky for you.
All right, so so he is engaging old Cranky as well.
No, he's not.
He's not.
There is space between the two.
Fair enough. All right. All right, let's go with old Cranky. Kill a little bit. Time. So he's going to charge.
Okie dokie. That's not a sentence I was expecting. You're going to get in with that fancy cane.
Absolutely. Whack Maxine with a fancy cane and stack 5 on defense.
Okay.
That's a 9.
That's a 19.
Yeah, there's not already any point by 2 carding it. I'm then going to try to disengage.
Okay. So I get to make a swing against you, but there's no one else around. So I'm on a total of this is versus your movement because I attack.
Okay, so I'm on 13.
You're on a 13. I am on an 18.
Okay, so a neg flip to your reduction.
2 inches reduction. You have a 2 inch push, sir.
So I'm going to push over to here. Still actually in your engagement. So there's nowhere I can go. I'm going to use my frantic search to pick up the hazardous corpse.
Is it within 2?
Yeah,
I guess it is. Yeah, lovely.
And then I'm going to
discard the top.
Flip-Floppin deck.
It is neither a ram or a
nothing in your pocket. It's just radioactive goo.
Yeah.
Old Cranky is done.
But you have removed a thing, which is very good. I'm going to go with Dr. Beebe. At the beginning of Dr. Beebe's activation, he's going to draw some cards. For that is what he do. So yeah, draw 2 non-joker cards from its discard pile with a value of 5 or less. So I'm going to take me that 5 of Tomes, bop, and I'm going to take me that 1 of Tomes, bop. I'm
That's fair.
Yep. It may or may not alarm you to know that is my reconfigure suit. I just want to check a thing. Alright, so I'm then going to go for a walk. I'm going to go over here. Diddly diddly dee. And I thought I was closer than I was, which is a bit irritating. I'm going to take Calypso's onward action. I believe I can do that. So Master Pilot, this model may choose not to deploy. If this model has a pilot upgrade attached, it and friendly Calypso models gain +1 to the actions duels, and this model may take actions listens on its stat card while buried. Okay, I thought there was something that allowed me to take actions on Calypso's card as well. Control console. Friendly Calypso models may take actions. So Calypso can take my actions. But I don't think I can take...
Convoluted.
So Calypso can take my actions, but I don't think I can take Calypso's actions, which does kind of make sense. I think. Yeah, whilst buried, I can take my actions from. Yeah, I don't think I can take Calypso. So Calypso's can take actions during my activation. My actions. Fuck.
So during Calypso's activation, it looks like only Calypso can act.
Yeah.
During Beebe's activation, Beebe can act as Calypso.
Yes, so Beebe can move Calypso and make attacks with Calypso's attack.
Yeah.
Is that right? But then.
Yeah. So actions on either model's card can be used in Beebe's turn.
Where are you getting that from? Let's not worry about Calypso's turn right now because we're not in Calypso's turn.
Yeah,
we can do this.
Turn, doesn't look like there's anything.
So Beebe can basically pilot and punch, but I can't do.
I don't think so. Not unless there's something I'm missing on the cards. You can take Calypso's onwards.
Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Whose turn do you want?
Beebe's.
Who's activated it? Sorry, right. I think it's Calypso's. So
no, it's Beebe's because I wanted to draw the cards.
Okay. So yeah, you can take the onwards action on Calypso during Beebe's turn in Control Console.
Let's have a quick look. Friendly Calypso models may take actions during this model's activation. Yes, cool. Right, there we go. We got there. Appreciate it. So I'm going to take onward. This needs my stat is actually 4 rather than 3 because they're combined. So that is a 6. So I've failed my TN. But I can cheat the 1 of Tomes because it's the 1 of Tomes.
Yes.
It counts as a 9. I have succeeded. However, before I do anything, After a friendly model within 6 inches cheats with its reconfigurability, it may have another EVS model within 6 inches of it heal 1. So because Beebe has done a thing, I've got a 6-inch pulse of heal 1. The only other EVS model within 6 is Maxine. She's not taking any damage, so I can't heal. So that's not a big deal. But we're doing things correctly. So I'm going to have me a 4-inch walk with Calypso. I'm going to go to there, and then I'm going to charge the Gremlin Crier. Because I ignore terrain, so I can just slam through.
What's your engagement?
1-inch Winky. And I'm just going to go base to base with you. In fact, I'll aim to go past you. So if I move to there, it's not my full 4 inches of movement, but it's pretty good.
Okay.
I'm using Calypso's mining tools, so they don't get to declare resistance triggers against it.
Okay, I'm manipulative.
Oh, bum cakes. There we go. Well, there's a red joker.
Oh, no. Yep, fine.
That couldn't have gone better, frankly.
Oh, rough. Okay, well, what attack is it you're doing?
Mining tools. So I'm on a 19, and you don't get to cheat.
Yeah, no, I don't. Crack on.
So have you flipped a card?
I have. I flipped the 5 of tomes.
So your total is
10.
Your total is 10 to my 19, so it's a straight flip.
Yep.
I am declaring the Massive Tentacles trigger. So straight flip says, I think I'm going to put in this 11 and do you 4 points of damage.
Wow.
I'm then going to push you 1 inch. And do you another point of damage.
Okay. So that was half an inch because of the dance, I assume.
Yes. So
another point of damage. Ow. I'm on 1.
You're on 1. That was a very well timed red joker.
Not gonna lie, I don't like that one bit.
Over to you. Good robot. No, sorry, good Dr. Beebe. Dr. Beebe has activated. Calypso hasn't.
Yeah. Alright. That is a problem for you.
I could have just used my focus to get around the manipulative, and if I had, I wouldn't have flipped the red joke.
Yeah. Actually, you would have been able to top card.
Oh, was it? Okay. Sometimes
because they always flip it like they're picking up the whole Wedge and turning it over. So
gotcha.
On the bottom is one on the top.
Yeah.
Let me just draw a little site. Okay, so I'm going to go with the Crier. I think. Am I going with the Crier? Yes, I am. I don't like it, but yes, I am. First things first, the Crier is going to try and push Lenny with a new declaration.
Yeah, nice.
Needs a 5. And because I've got a line of sight that doesn't go through more than an inch of terrain up one side, it's fine.
Also, it's a tactical action. One of the things, one of the things that we've been playing wrong, I read the other day, is that concealing affects attack actions. It's non-claw attack actions. So the fact that you're in concealing terrain means nothing because you're doing a tactical. We've been playing that wrong for quite some time.
We have. So it goes off.
Goes off with a mask trigger, which means nothing.
I get to push Lenny to here.
Yep.
So he's engaging Beau. Then I'm going to obey Lenny.
Oh.
So what?
Now, obey is an attack.
Yes, but let me draw it out again to demonstrate. I'm in the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
I've got line of sight to Lenny past a spit hog.
Because he's height 3. You don't have to. You can go straight over the top of the spit hog. He's like Lenny is height 3.
One of my sight lines goes through less than 1 inch of the concealing terrain, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Because I'm in it.
Gotcha.
So I need an 8 of masks.
That's a 2 of tomes.
This is an 8 of masks.
That is an 8 of masks.
I'm gonna thwack Beau Fishbocker.
Feels bad. I'm gonna use my focus.
Seems fair.
And even with my focus, I don't like where this is going.
I get a 9.
You get a 9. I'm on a 12, so
that's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all.
I'm going to invoke Bayou 2 card.
Go for it.
I'm on a 13.
You are on a 13, but you have cheated within an inch of me. So I'm going to throw that in. So the attack fails, and then I'm going to push you an inch.
Beau annoys me a lot.
Bonk.
Yeah, fair. Alright. No longer engaging Beau.
No longer engaging.
Right.
Is that the cry done?
Gremlin Crier will use its second AP to try and give slow to Calypso.
Yeah, so Calypso's willpower is actually Dr. Beebe's willpower, but I'm on negs due to your distraction order.
Yeah.
So, sadly, I'm on an 8.
I'm on a 12.
You are on a 12. So I gain slow, because there's absolutely nothing I can do about that.
I'm going to just slap this in so that I gain as well.
You broke up then. You gain shielded.
I gain shielded. That is the Global Frab Crier done.
Now, I don't think that I have condition removal. Which is
Summon a spit hog.
Summon a spit hog, yeah. So that is a bit disappointing. So that's an excellent play. Okay, so I'm going to go with Calypso. Actually, I can come back to that at any point. Come back to that.
Sorry, what's that?
I'm thinking out loud. I think I can come back to Calypso thing. Like the Crier's done. I'm actually okay with being engaged by something because then you're next to shoot me whilst I'm in terrain and all kinds of good stuff. So I'm kind of okay with that, I guess. a bit. So I think I'm gonna go with I don't really want to just burn activations. Who have you got left to go with? You've got Summer, you've got Georgy and Olaf, you've got the White Rabbit Company, and you've got the Skeeters. Is that and then
and all the bios.
Bajuki Grumbles. Are they mindless?
They are.
They're not, no. So they come in slow. I think I'm going to go with Maxine. Let's do some Maxine things. And I'm going to start. Let's keep it nice and simple. I'm going to punch the Spit Hog. I'm also going to spend a stone. Say again.
I forgot to activate them last turn.
You did, yeah. I'm going to punch the Spit Hog, and I'm going to spend a stone to add a tome to the pool. Punchy, punchy.
Who are you punching? Spit Hog.
Spit Hog. This is versus your movement of 4.
I'm going to discard this, so you're now punching him instead.
Okay, that works just as well.
And I get a 11.
You get an 11. I'm just going to do this. Bunk. I'm going to cheat in this 12 and go to a 17. This is versus your move, by the way, not defense. So,
yes.
Yep, cool. So that is 17 to 12 neg flip.
11. So you're on a straight flip.
Straight flip. Well, that's a whopping 3 damage into that Bio Gremlin.
Model goes pop.
You draw a card. I have to discard a pass token. And then I get to move all models within 3 inches 2 inches. So it is a straight push.
God, everyone dance. Right.
Yep, everybody dance now. So Lenny can go over there. The Spit Hog can go there. Oh, Cranky can go there. Bio Gremlin can go there. And this Bio Gremlin can go there. And then each one of them takes a damage. So all 5 of those models will take a damage, please.
Alright, so this one goes pop.
Yep. And I will discard a pass token. And is it just dies? Or do you have to be attacked? Because I haven't attacked it.
After it's killed.
After it's killed, so yeah.
I'll draw another card.
And I have discarded.
Those have been real kind to me. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
Right. Bip. Bop. Bip. Bop.
And then we can do that. Oh.
I don't think we should.
Don't think we should do that. Recreate the tube map. There we go. So that's Maxine's first AP. That did some damage.
That was pretty efficient.
It was pretty efficient. Maxine is going to attack old Cranky. Would you care to discard a card to make me attack a Bio Gremlin?
What's your engagement range?
2 inches.
But I can't even see the last remaining one, so no. Crack on.
I think it's 4 inches from me.
It's a 4-inch aura from the target.
Oh, okay. So I'm basically blocking line of sight to the thing. That's clever.
Accidentally successful.
Accidentally successful, the best kind.
Oh, I'm guessing my pos flips to initiative as well.
Oh, there we go. So this is versus your movement.
Yep. 12.
17.
Sure.
Say again.
That's a neg flip.
Neg flip on damage, and I'm declaring the Touch of Madness trigger. So neg flip.
Okay.
So neg flip is 2 damage and staggered.
Okay, so there's for staggered, so there's for 2 damage.
And I will discard this card. Oh.
You have chosen poorly.
Have I?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And then I will punch Cranky again. I'd remind you, this is versus your movement, and you're now staggered.
Yep. That's fine, I'm on a 15.
I'm on a 6. Beg pardon?
You can. Oh, sorry, I was suggesting that you buy 2 cards with it somewhat facetiously.
I could reconfigure. So if I was to, because the tome is my suit, so which would make this a 14. What was your total?
15.
15. It would also mean that I heal Beau. Also, do me a favour, because it's relevant to my abilities. I need to be able to see the top card of your discard pile.
Oh, sure. All right, fine. Yeah.
So I'm going to discard a card from my hand to cheat with the top card from your discard pile.
Oh, that's rude.
Isn't it just?
Okay.
So I'm on a 16 as well. So I'm on a 16 to your 15.
So yeah, you're on a single neg.
Single neg. Which is 3 damage into Cranky, which should kill him. Because he's an enforcer.
Yeah, that's upsetting. He died as he lived, rooting through the pockets of a corpse and not finding anything.
He died as he lived. Old.
Frankly, yes.
Right. I'm then going to use Converging Ley Lines. And I'm going to place the shockwave marker there.
Just to get those 3.
No. There. So that will hit Lenny, the Bio Gremlin, the Spit Hog, Beau Fishbocker, and Maxine.
Nice.
I need a 5 for this to go off. That is an 8. It has gone off. I choose for my models to automatically fail it, and I'll come back to them at the end. In fact, no, I won't. I'll do them now. So Beau can piss off down here. Bonk. Maxine can piss off down here. And let's do the Bio Gremlin, Spit Hog, and Lenny in that order, please.
So the Bayou gets a stupid sexy Seamus. Jackdaw, sorry. Wrong card entirely. So it's Lenny next?
Yeah, why not?
Lenny's fine. Spit Hog is going to get I think that's a 13, that's a 12, sorry. So.
Yeah, absolutely fine.
What's TM?
13.
So I fail, I got a 12.
Oh, I do beg your pardon.
12 is lower than 13.
It is. So I'm going to place the Spit Hog there. That's Maxine done.
Okay, that was horrible. Cranky.
I quite like Maxine. She seems okay.
Yeah. I mean, if nothing else, she gives you shockwaves that do janky things. We all know that's your favourite.
That is one of my favourite things.
Oh, I've played really badly this turn.
It's alright, so have I. I was like, I'm going to keep this card in my hand for one very specific purpose, and you may note that I don't have any cards in my hand. But I did kill Cranky with it. I did kill Cranky with that card because I got to discard it to cheat for a
Okay, so this gives me a decision to make. I know what the funniest answer is.
That is the correct one. You are playing Bayou.
Actually, no, it's not the funniest answer because one of them's still alive.
I should remember a backup plan that every time you cheat against Maxine, you take a damage because that would have finished off Cranky much faster.
Oh, that would have, yeah. Actually, it wouldn't have because he was hard to kill. So.
Oh, okay. Not to be that guy, but he wasn't that hard to kill.
Rude. the objective funnier thing to do would be to summon 5 Bayou glue balls around Winston Finnigan.
Yes.
And just whack him with banjos until he falls over. I would quite like him dead. I'd also quite like to score victory points, though.
Yes.
Which, due to some stupidity on my part, has become more challenging than I would like.
I'm right there with you, brother. Because that card I was holding in my hand was going to be a plant explosive marker, which you may note.
Oh, no.
I still don't have any cards in my hand. If I can draw a card, I have no idea how I'm going to draw a card. I literally don't think I've got any card draw in this.
I mean, you've got like the things that let you pick up cards, but you've already been with them.
Yeah, exactly. I killed Cranky. I think it was worth it for tempo reasons, and I have at least still scored a VP this turn.
You're not wrong.
Because I delivered a message. Oh, Lenny should have been distracted when he punched Beau. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
It's alright. We both need to remember things.
Yeah, it helps.
I mean, he is still distracted, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Sorry, just having a quick consult of like everything to try to work out what I can do.
Yeah, fair. This could be a long ass game. We've been going for nearly 2 hours and we've not even hit turn 2 at the end of turn 2 yet.
Yeah, well, I've just figured out the stupidest way to. Because the problem is that Georgy and Olaf is just a little bit too far back to like get over the centre line.
Yeah, I can see that.
But what a lovely day.
Okay.
Who have you got left to go? Calypso and Orville.
Yeah, and Vernon and Welles.
Who are really quite far away, but they're also speedy.
They're also fast as hell, so yeah. So do your thing. Let's crack on.
Yes, sorry. Right, that's a terrible one. That doesn't work. So I need to go with. Oh, that's it. That's less stupid, but actually works a lot better. Yeah, all right. I'm going to go with the White Rabbit Co.
Mm-hmm.
Who are going to do a beckoning call on Georgy and Olaf. Needs a 6.
That's
there
a 6.
We go. Increase the distance by 2 inches.
But also give them staggered.
Oh. Really?
So don't be late. When resolving, increase the distance but the target move by 2 inches. After moving, the target gains staggered.
All right. Touche. Let's not do that one then.
No.
Let's just do the...
No, you don't have to declare the trigger.
Yes. So 5 inches of movement going in a Lenny Woods direction.
Yep, absolutely. Makes perfect sense. You have to scoot around the White Rabbit a bit, but he's got plenty of move to be able to do it.
I'm not puffing off for that because it's... Doobly-Do. So then they are going to offer Georgy and Olaf a nice hat in this trying time.
In this economy. Needs a 5, sorry.
Needs 5. A pound.
That's a 5.
So I push up to 3 inches towards them.
Yeah, and you no longer, unfortunately, you no longer get to bake suits in. This is very sad.
And there's a lovely hat on Georgy and Olaf.
Which we're using token 2 for.
Yeah. 1 AP left on the White Rabbit Co. They're going to do a beckoning call as well, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to do it on Maxine.
Okay, so resisted by willpower.
Bop.
I'm on a 13.
You're on a 13. I will go up to a 14. And I'm going to move you towards this one up here.
Cool, do you think?
What's your move?
5.
Because it's got to be in Maxine's line of sight, not the White Rabbit goes.
That's fine. Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
1, 2, 3. I've got loads of spare moves.
You got loads, but just pick them all up and put it where you want it.
So it's going to get tucked in here.
No.
Like.
Some kind of triangular sadness.
That's a White Rabbit code on.
That's the White Rabbit code on. I'm going to go with Orville. Zoom. Over to you.
What the zoom is. I'm going to go with this. It is going to...
I'd suggest your app needs some admin.
You're probably correct. I reckon. Look. Have I not? Yes.
Because you've only got 1 and he's on 1 health.
Yeah, I'm just doing health on screen, not in the...
Cool.
Sync and get reviewed. But yes, I've taken off the other 2. Let me just check what defensive shenanigans does Maxine have. She's not going to do horrible things if I try to hit her, is she?
No. She's got a demise.
Yep. Oh, that's a nice demise.
It's a very nice demise.
So I'm just going to whack you with a banjo. I'm not a banjo, it's a bash now. Plonk.
I'm on an 8.
6.
You're on a 6.
Buy you 2 card? Yeah, that's better.
Kabong.
15.
15 to my 8 is a difference of 7. Straight flip.
Please take 2 damage.
I'll take 2 damage. You have cheated, so I can move you an inch.
No.
Because buy 2 carding is cheating.
Indeed. That is... I'm just going to charge.
With...
Oh, no, I'm not, because you're a 1-inch engagement, aren't you?
Yep. No, a 2-inch engagement.
Really?
I
guess tentacles, yeah.
Tentacles. Giant tentacles. 40mm base.
move over to here and call it a turn.
Yeah, well, I've still got models, and you haven't been with Summer yet.
I mean, Bayou's turn, not
right.
the end of the game.
Gotcha. I'm going to go with Vernon and Welles. Vernon and Welles is going to interact. And then I'm going to move. Zoom. And then I'm going to onward, needing a 6. That's a 4. That's Vernon and Welles done. Over to you.
Oh, that 2-inch might be a problem for me. Oh, that's fine. First of all, let's just bimble down here with this Skeeter. There it is. Over to you.
I'm going to go with Calypso. Calypso will use their focus and bump the Crier.
Sure.
I'm on a 12.
I'm on a 15.
That didn't work. So Calypso, here we go. Here's the other thing. So what actions can Calypso take? None. Yeah, Calypso's done. Disappointingly. Because none of her fast actions are relevant. Because I'm not going to eject. Actually, I might eject. Yeah, let's eject. So Dr. B pops out within an inch.
I think that's the most fast actions I've seen on the card.
Yes, 3 fast actions is quite something. So yeah, Dr. Beebe will pop out there.
Seems fair.
I've activated for the turn.
Okay, so in that case, Georgy and Olaf are gonna go to score me a point because I like points; they're useful.
Yep, fair.
So I'm just going to stand here and slap down a bomb here.
Yeah, it must be wholly on my side of the board. Yeah.
It is. I'm
over
the line.
Yeah, no. I'm just, we're being watched. Sometimes I say things for the viewers.
You raise a good point. Right. They're done.
Mm-hmm.
Summer is going to go. I'm going to quickly consult. Right. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to go with Summer. And I'm going to try and summon with Gang Up, targeting Winnie Finney.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to name see what the things cost. What's Winnie's cost?
Why is that relevant? Oh, for hold them up.
Yeah.
Winnie's cost is 8, I believe, because you don't include the +1. So yeah, it's 8. So as long as you've got a model of 7 or less, so you could absolutely put a good old boy in there if you wanted.
Yeah, we're going to go for a good old boy.
Needing a 10. Needing a 12.
I'm by you to need a 12 of masked. I'm not gonna stone it.
Let's see that Black Joker.
Ooh, there is the 13 of masks. So let's summon.
You've got the Black Joker in hand.
There's a Bayou. What's it? base contact. And there's a...
It doesn't have to be in base contact.
This is true, but I'd like it to be.
Cool.
There's a good old boy.
There isn't a good old boy. Now there's a good old boy. Oxfordian delay.
Like
I gain 2 pass tokens.
You do. Although you will have to discard them all at the end of the turn, of course.
Yes. Yeah.
Right, so they're both summoned, they're both slow. I'm then going to go and just generally give a good old whooping to Winnie.
With Summer?
Yep. Stat 6 on defense.
Stat 6 on defense. I do have Luck Thief, so any pauses will count as negs.
Okay, 17.
I'm fine with that. So that's I'm on a 5. You're on a 17. So you get a single pause, which becomes a single neg.
Well, that was the Black Joker. That was the last card in my deck.
Yep. I was like, it's either in your hand or it's it's sat there. Yeah.
Last AP. Let's give it in fact, I do get to push you up to 2 inches in direction.
You do?
I don't really care about that. No, I don't. Because I'm slightly mispositioned. Never mind. Whack you again. There we go. 16.
11. Neg flip.
Flip.
Stays a neg flip.
Bonk. Please take 3 damage.
I think that's worth a stone. I'll take 1 damage.
Ooh, cool. I'm going to try and do some foul mouth motivation on Lenny. Needing a 6. That's a 6. So Lenny gets focused, which knocks off his distracted.
Very nice.
And heals 1, 2, 3. Heals 3. Fair enough. So he's back on full. Then, that was my last AP with Summer. And my bonus action done.
Cool. Do I have to spend a pass token now?
No, because you're all activated out.
Okay, cool.
Bayou, what's it's going to go, and I'm just going to whack Winnie.
Okay.
With my 1 AP.
I'm on a 9.
I'm on a
Jesus.
17.
17 to 9 is a straight flip?
Yes.
Yep.
1 damage.
It's very cruel and unusual. Yep. Crack on.
So that is them done, and then it's going to good old boy.
Mm-hmm.
Who's also going to go in on Winnie.
I assumed as much.
Getting a 15.
I'm on a 13 neg.
Yeah, and I'm not going to take the
frantic attack.
Okay. I'm just going to do you 2 damage.
Well, that's not a healthy place.
That is good old boy done. That's for turn over.
Cool. Yeah, we need to speed up a little. So I'm not going to score the strategy. You are.
I'm also going to score hold up their forces with the good old boy and Winnie Finney and the Spit Hog and Maxine.
Yep, absolutely. I've already scored deliver a message.
Okay.
Do you...
that is the end of turn 2. happened?
Reshuffle. I'm going to draw 7 cards.
Your pass tokens all disappear because of my large hat.
Yep.
Gonna stone for cards.
I'm not.
Right. Okay. That is gonna be initiative. 3.
You don't get a pos flip because your dude's dead.
Cranky is no more.
I'm going to shoot this 6.
I'll shoot this 7.
Okay, over to you.
And I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with the good old boy first. First things first, I'm going to put up You Ain't So Tough.
Yep.
Then I'm going to shank Winnie with a broken bottle. I do.
You're on an 18. I'm on a 9. What's that?
Straight flip.
Straight flip. I don't like that.
Not unreasonable.
I'm gonna. No, models aren't ignored for schemes on the turn they summon. They can't interact on the turn they summon. Is what's chat saying that you shouldn't have scored.
Yeah, I thought it was the interact thing.
Let's have a look.
Double checking, you're quite right. Oh, they're ignored from his games and strategy. You're quite right. I will.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Cameron. Not that one.
And hello, Mr. Cameron. Brackets, not that one. Beep. Point deleted.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
That's the most useful the Tories have ever been. I am going to cheat in this 3 of Times, which puts you on a pause, but because of Luck Thief puts you on a neg.
Sure, that's sneaky. So please take 4 damage.
Fuck. Well, there's nothing I can do about that. That's highly disappointing.
That's always the trick in life, is just be a luck vampire.
I mean, I was literally using Luck Thief on the Luck Thief.
I think I'm going to go and have a quiet word with Beau Fishbocker next, then, with my second AP.
Do you not want to just stand next to the corpse marker so I can turn it into hazardous terrain?
Charge!
Hello,
Fishbocker. That's not.
This gremlin on gremlin violence needs to stop.
Panel. 15.
Also 15.
Would you care to cheat?
I would not care to cheat.
Okay, I'm going to declare the frantic attack trigger.
Oh, I should have noticed that. Yeah.
Damage, and I'll take it again. And then I'm going to do a double neg on you.
Double neg. Piss off. Piss off. That is not okay. How are you so consistently getting mods on double negs? Alright, take your damage and do it again. I'll be using my focus.
But,
oh piss off. Piss off!
Right, my god.
Like, when I said we needed to speed up, I didn't mean eviscerate my entire fucking crew. Jesus Christ. Carry on.
That was outrageous. Okay. 19 to...
6.
That's going to be a pause, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you think? Oh, look, 4 damage. What a surprise. Yeah, nothing to do about that. So I hear Marvel Crisis Protocol's good game. Jesus.
I am officially promoting him to great old boy.
I'm waiting for you to say things.
Oh, I'm done. I'm done. Sorry.
Right.
Done.
Well, that was impactful. Your gremlin doesn't have shielded anymore. Your crier.
You're correct. It does not.
What the mothering tits am I supposed to do now? When you killed Winston, you would have had an explosive token go somewhere.
Oh, that would... It's the closest model, right? So
it's a model within 3. So the corpse marker's in exactly the same space as...
It'll go on Georgy and Olaf.
Right.
There you go. Back on 1 again.
Let's go with Vernon and Welles. Vernon and Welles will go for a move. And then they'll have another move. And then they're going to onward. And they'll cheat in this 10 of masks for Rocket Mans that they place anywhere within range rather than walk. Bonk. And then at the end of a walk action, which that was, even though it was a place, I may discard a card to interact.
Tasty.
I'll pull out a strategy marker because it hasn't got one. Yeah, I'll tuck it right up in the corner. Vernon and Welles done.
Going to go with Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to deliver a message to Maxine.
Fair enough.
I've written in the notes on the deliver a message thing in the app, "Surprise Lenny!" exclamation mark.
Surprise Lenny indeed.
I figured it was the most surprising model to put it on.
Yes.
The message is, of course, going to be, "I've got a big stick."
Mm.
Bonk. Second AP. Hit with the stick. Or not hit. Yeah, alright. So I'm on an 11. You're on a
19.
18?
19. Defense 6.
buy you 2 cards just in case. I've got it out of the way at least.
Yeah.
All right.
Take a damage.
Yeah, fine.
Take a damage because of hidden agenda.
I did.
You're still on 10.
I was on 11.
Oh, okay.
I was fully healed.
All right.
Because of Summer doing his thingy.
Sure.
I'm not going to flurry. Over to you.
This is all a bit bobbins. So, how many models did you have that start the turn?
The same number I have now, I believe. So let's just count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10. I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 7. 7 to your 11, so I should have 4 pass tokens.
Yep.
I think I need to go with Maxine before she gets severely bonked. Although you have been with Lenny, he's the principal threat. The chat is saying Winston's message was trains are splendid. Lenny's messages coincidentally was I like trains.
I recently rewatched all of Asdorf movie.
I have no idea what that is.
Oh, it's where the I like trains thing originated.
I have still no idea.
Fair enough. Never mind.
Absolutely no idea what's being talked about.
Early 2010s internet humour that is absolute frigging gold.
Gotcha. Wuthering piss am I up to? Excuse me while I contemplate everything. Alright, let's do that. I'm going to go with Calypso. Calypso is going to focus and punch the Gremlin Crier.
Who's that?
Undo. Press the wrong button. There we go. I'm going to cheat in. That there, 12.
But you want a
17.
I'm going to go up to an 18.
Well, there you go. There you go. Yep, it's me done.
Okay. There's not a lot I can do about that. going to declare a charge with the Skeeter, I think. Yeah, who's going to come and settle down over here.
Okay.
Gonna proboscis in Maxine's general direction. Getting a 16.
15.
Okay, so that's a neg flip. For 3 damage.
I'll stone. This is a resource I have. I'll take 1 damage.
Then I am going to I'm going to use blood meal again. Sorry, blood meal. Sorry, not just in general. Targeting that bioagreeable. Pop over there. It dies.
Drop a ski marker.
And I drop a base contact with it. Because it dies, you lose a pass token and I draw a card. There's a scheme marker. There's a dead bioglyph. And that is a done thing. Let's draw a card. There we go.
Let's go with Maxine. Let's converge ley lines. We'll start there. I need a 7 for this to go off. And we'll choose declare the Totem trigger, which is I get to choose a condition and remove it from anyone affected. I don't think that's going to impact anyone here. In hindsight, I shouldn't have done this. But never mind.
You're welcome to change your mind if you want.
I flipped a card, it's all good.
Yeah, fair. Alright.
I'm going to move myself to there. And then let's do a bunch of stuff. So we'll have a willpower 13 duel on Summer, Georgy and Olaf, Lenny, the Skeeter, and the Great Old Boy. In that order, please.
Okay. I'm going to turn that order again. I remember Summer was...
I bet we're going clockwise.
Alright, fine. Good.
So, yeah, Summer to start, please.
Yep. Pick him up and move him.
Summer's kind of alright where he is, so I'm going to put him there.
Okay. Georgy and Olaf. Feel free to move him.
Yeah, just further back than where he was. Yep.
Lenny?
Yep.
It's fine. Spit Hog. Feel free to move him.
Has been moved.
Okay. Skeeter is willpower, you say, so very much not fine. And the Great Old Boy, it's of course fine.
Okay, so the models that all... So Summer, George, Spithog, Summer, and Maxine all were moved by this, so they all take a point of damage. I'm telling a lie. I'm absolutely telling a lie. That's not a thing that happens. Bop, bop. They all go back to the health they were on.
Okay.
Cool. So that's my free action. I'm now going to punch the Spithog.
Seems fair.
I'm going to spend a stone to put a tome in there. This is versus your movement of 4.
Oh, that's really nice. Okay, so you're on 12. I'm going to go up to 15.
You're going to go to 15. I'm on 12. I will see you on 15.
Sure.
So double neg damage. Well, that's a turn up for the books. That'll be 6 damage on the Spithog.
That's a dead Spithog.
That is a dead Spithog.
And because it's your model, not the Spithog, that the trigger goes off, it still happens.
There we go. So, that Skeeter dies.
What's it? Skeeter is dead, which I think draws me a card. Yeah, I draw a card, so yeah.
You've confused the shit out of me with the timing of that demise. When does that happen?
It happens as you kill the Spithog, which is before the trigger goes off.
Okay, so
you do get to move and damage the what's it?
Yeah, all of those models are moved an amount. Like I'm basically going to push.
Before you move, I'll just apply the damage to all of them.
Say that again.
I'm just going to apply the damage before you move them.
Yeah.
Where's that not taking damage?
The summoned by a gremlin.
Yeah.
Because it's the problem when you use it always happens when you use the demise trigger. We learned that in one of the other games, if you remember.
All right. Just copy you instead. Yep, there it is. I'll put it. Oh, you can move it anyway, so yeah. Never mind. Carry on. That is a real impactful punch into a scrum.
Isn't it? Okay, I'm now going to punch... unfortunately, I've now lost my staggered model, because then you just keep doing it off staggered models. I won't take Georgy and Olaf quite that far. There we go. I'm now going to punch Georgy and Olaf. I will again stone for a tome.
Oh, don't forget you got a pass token.
What do you mean I got a pass token?
Because you killed one of my models, which summoned a Bayou.
Cool, thank you.
I flip. So Georgy, sorry, who are you punching?
Georgy and Olaf. So you're on a 16.
I'm on a 16.
Cool. I will see you on 16. And again, if I can get you to if I can get you to.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you. Because it makes an enormous difference for me.
Fair. You there?
Yeah, I'm thinking. Like, I'm horribly backed into a corner.
Feel good.
I think I'm going to calculate the possibilities with my final AP. Yeah, so I need a 6. That's 13. I should have hit you. So I'm going to discard the top 10 cards of my deck. And then I will choose up to 3 non-jokers in my discard pile. Which I will then send to the bottom of my fate deck and then shuffle my fate deck. And then I will draw a card. For each tome shuffled in, I didn't shuffle in any tomes. That is Maxine done.
Okay. So first of all, let's rename you to what's it? 3. And you killed number 2. Alright. This little fella's going to go. He's going to walk round to here. And then he's going to take a swipe at Maxine.
Who is
the 4 on defense?
By Gremlin?
Yep.
I'm on a 15.
Counter. Looked it twice. I'm on a 5. I guess I'll buy you 2 cards. Over to you.
Yeah, because his action immediately ends because you have to declare the ram trigger.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Take a damage because you cheated against me and die. Draw a card. I've discarded the pass token.
Oh, no, you don't this time because I'd already activated.
Oh. Yes, it's true.
So you unactivated one that knocked a pass token off you.
Orville go there. Over to you.
Okay. This one's going to go. Walk up to here and take a swipe.
19.
Yep. Whiff. Not cheating. I forgot about the damage.
I'm going to go with Dr. Beebe. At the beginning of Dr. Beebe's activation, I will draw me some low cards. I'll have me the 1 of tomes. And the 3 of tomes. Dr. Beebe's already focused, which is good. I will into the hatch because I've already dropped a strategy marker this turn, so I don't need to worry about that. I'm going to use my focus, and I'm going to punch the Gremlin Crier.
Good fun. Oh, sorry, yep, you're quite right. That's a habit that's going to take some getting out of. Right, okay.
It's very, very impactful.
No, you really good.
I'm going to cheat to a 15.
Okay, so I'm on a 7. So that is a straight flip goes to a pos flip because of the focus. Carry on.
Will be 3 damage.
So that'll go over there. You get to pick up a explosive token off me.
Oh, very nice. And that will go on Calypso.
And you get a pass token.
And I get a pass token. I've done that the wrong way around. That should be...
Actually, I'm sure I'll place in base contact rather than over there.
Yeah, because it stops me interacting, which would be my next AP. However, I do have the Pulse of Tentacles trigger, so you can have a 2-inch push and take a damage.
Hey.
And I will drop a strategy marker with my remaining AP.
Very fair.
Over to you. I'm fully activated for the turn because it's been fucking horrible.
Wow. All right. So, in the interest of scoring points, which I hear is good, White Rabbit goes here. And then trot up here. I think I'm going to charge it, in fact. No, we're not.
Whatever it is you're doing, please do it.
Trot there and trot there. That's done. White Rabbit Co. is out. What else have I got? This little fella is going to charge. Are you going to charge Calypso? Do I even care about what we're doing? Yeah, I'm going to charge Calypso.
Okay.
Swing. Okay, 12 on. Yeah, no.
Yeah, whatever it is, no.
Yeah. 17?
Possibly, yes. Versus defense on Calypso. So I need to bring a different screen up. Defense 5, so I'm on a 13.
I'm on a 17, so that is going to be a
Neg flip.
Neg flip with the Kabong trigger for +1
damage, but immediately ends your activation.
Please take 2 damage.
We'll down to 1 because of armor.
Yeah. Well, right. So I've got Georgy and Olaf, and I've got Summer left to go. She's a 2-inch, isn't she?
Yep. Tentacly.
Let me just copy to see if this is even possible. Oh, it's not even possible there to start with. All right. Well, I guess I could charge first. All right, so if I charge first, that is a 5 to there. Then 3 to there. That's as far as I can go. Is that out of 6 of that? Yes, it is. All right. So, Georgy and Olaf are going to charge to there.
Can you ping the screen when you say there so I know what you're referring to?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Let's take off that one. Oh, I'm going to realise I've misread the card. I've got to target a scheme marker to do that. That's really vexing. So they are instead, well, they're just going to trot up here, ready for next turn. And Summer, somewhat embarrassingly, is just going to do a double walk and an interact. Double walk up to here. Interact to drop a strat marker. What's his 0? His 0 is Foul-Mouth Motivation. 6. So I'm going to do it on this here. Bayou Glumble. Needs a 6. Gets it, but I'm cheating in this. So I heal it 1, 2, 3. It gains focused. And with the trigger, 2 damage to Maxine.
Okay.
Didn't need to hear that. The heal is going to be 2, but it's only got 1 spare hit point, so just back to full. Summer is done. End of turn.
That was some impressively speedy activations, which I do appreciate. Okay, so end of the turn. You had initiative. So you're going to score plant explosives because you've put this one down. Is that right?
Yes.
You said asking a direct question. Cool.
One here. One here.
Yeah, I'm going to score off that one.
I realise that I whiffed on hold up their forces because I was rushing and didn't move Georgy and Olaf to the right place.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to score it with because you need 2 models. Oh no, the White Rabbit.
White Rabbit, yeah.
Yeah. Still turns to score it in. So
Indeed.
3 to 2 currently.
3 to 2.
Yeah. So I'm going to shuffle my deck. I'm going to discard this 3. And I'm going to keep this other mystery card for the time being. And a sad trombone noise, I will draw a mere 6 cards. Oh, no. I will draw a mere 5 cards. Even sadder trombone. You had initiative last turn. Would you like to stone?
I assume you're discarding your pass tokens rather than your...
Absolutely, yeah.
So, I'm not stone.
Yeah, probably would have been better off discarding the card rather than the pass tokens, but...
If you want to discard the card rather than the pass tokens, you're welcome to have.
Nah, it's alright, I've done it. This is how we learn. Although I appreciate the offer. Did you say whether or not you're going to be stoning for cards?
I am not stoning for cards.
Cool, I am going to stone for cards. And I will discard this 1 because I can get it back, and this 3. If you can clear your rims, which is a disgraceful expression.
There we go.
Initiative. I'm on a 10. You're on a 10.
Also on a 10.
Would you care to cheat?
I would not, would you?
No. We'll reflip. I'm on a 1.
I'm on a 2. Would you care to cheat? Truly a contest of champions here.
No, I wouldn't. Do you think?
Okay. I am going to count pass tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 models on my side.
A mere 8? And I'm on 5, so I'll give him 3 pass tokens.
Very well.
Are you taking initiative?
I am gonna take initiative, yeah. And I'm gonna go with this little fella down here first.
Okay.
But no, I'm gonna go with this little fella down here first because he's gonna die in a second. He is just going to thwack with a step 4 in defense. Get an 8.
Okay. More.
Buy you 2 card. Nope. Second AP, second swing. There we go, 15.
What's my defense on Calypso? 7. 7 to your...
7 to my 15.
Yeah, have yourself a merry little...
Kabong. 715 is a straight flip. Please take 3 damage.
I'll take 1.
End of activation.
Okay. This is irritating, and I don't particularly like it, but it is what it is. I'm going to go with Maxine.
Okay.
And I'm going to place a shockwave marker there. So let's shockwave. I need a 7 for converging ley lines. That is a 1. The keenly eyed amongst you will note that that is not a 1. However, I will discard this 6 and cheat with the top card of your discard pile. Actually, can I do that? Yeah, it's just when cheats fate, not in an opposed duel or anything like that. So critically, Maxine is going to go there. That's the important movement. And then if I can have duels from that good old boy and that Lenny, please.
Sure. Good old boy gets a... What's a TM? 13?
13 willpower, yeah.
And a good old boy is willpower 5, so I need to... There. Putting me on in right order. So I cheat in to a 16. 15. Lenny is going to cheat in that.
Woof, as you would say. I'm then going to charge that there Skeeter because I need it dead.
Okay.
So this is versus your movement.
Not unreasonable. I get a 8.
Yep, I'm going to do that and go to a 19.
Go for it.
I am going to declare the mask trigger, and I'm going to discard that card. So what was your total?
18.
18, so essentially it's a neg flip.
Yeah.
So please take 2 damage and gain staggered.
I'll draw a card.
Yep.
And you lose a pass token because I haven't activated yet.
But I really needed that thing dead. So is what it is.
It had a hat. Never mind.
It did have a hat. What do you want to do with that? Because you can. Oh, you've drawn a card. Yeah. With my second day. What?
Punching a hat with a mosquito.
With my second AP, I'm going to split across the worlds versus Lenny. So this is versus willpower.
Okay.
I'm on an 18.
I'm on. Go for it.
So you gain staggered and cannot heal. I'm now going to do exactly the same thing against that good old boy.
Good old boy is on a 7th.
17. I'm going to go to a 19.
Sure.
And we'll stagger him as well. That's Maxine done.
Okay. That's giving me problems. Problems I don't know how to deal with. Right. Nope, that's no use to me. I'm going to go with this guy here. Gonna trot up there. Trot up there.
Cool.
Over to you.
Yeah, I think this is the order I want to do things in. I'm going to go with Vernon and Welles, and I'm going to take the onward action.
Yep.
So that's a 5. I'm going to cheat in this 9 of masks, which means I place within 5 inches.
Yep.
Cool. So at the end of that, that's a free action, which counts as a walk, but it's a place rather than a walk. I can discard a card to take the interact action. So I'm going to discard a card, and I'm going to drop a plant explosive marker there.
Oh, they don't have any explosives.
They don't have any explosives. That's a really good point. I was convinced they did for some reason. I'm going to take my card back. I'm going to walk because I ignore terrain. No, I don't ignore terrain. So in that case, forgive me, but I'm going to land in a better place than where I landed.
Yeah, by all means. By all means.
Right, so I'm going to land there.
Yeah.
Let me check the wording on something, which is pretty obvious. I'm going to walk to there, and then I'm going to use an AP to interact. And drop a scheme marker.
Yeah.
Vernon and Welles out.
White Rabbit Co. It's going to walk to here, and then walk to here.
Yep, for engaging purposes.
Just being followed around by some haberdashers for reasons.
I mean, that's fair. Orville is going to walk to there and interact. Over to you.
So he walked where and interacted?
Let me.
Oh, Orville. Yeah, the one I forget about because he's off the bottom of the screen.
That's it.
Yeah, fair. Right.
I believe at this point I can dismiss you. Because I've formed a circle around the board.
Yes. All right, Georgy and Olaf are going to trot up here and interact.
Yeah. It's just as long as it's not within 6 inches of another one.
Shouldn't be.
I can't put auras on yours for some reason. No, you're fine. I've been with Maxine. I'm going to activate Dr. Beebe. Dr. Beebe will draw 2 low rams from... 2 low tomes from my discard pile. The lowest of tomes.
It was the best of tomes, it was the worst of tomes.
That's awful. I've got to look on so many cards to see his actions. It's absolutely ridiculous. So I can take fast actions on Calypso's thing due to command console. So I could like just pop out, run off to there, and then drop another marker there, but is that within 6 inches of the other one? Yes, it absolutely is. So I'm not going to do that because that would be cheating, and we do not condone cheating on this channel.
The Welly Boot of Shame must reside elsewhere.
Say again?
Sorry, the Welly Boot of Shame must reside elsewhere.
Yeah. Although to be fair, the Welly Boot of Shame is principally for accidental cheating. I think that's fair to say.
This is true.
I
I believe deliberate cheating also gets a Welly Boot of Shame, but it is being wielded by...
Yeah, it seems fair. I don't think I need to make this any more complicated than I already have. I think I'm just going to punch you in your face.
Not unreasonable.
The little bio gremlin that is. So I'm stat 6.
Yeah.
So that is a whopping 15.
I'm on a 5. Yeah, crack on.
So straight flip.
Yeah.
3 damage.
Dead.
And I will discard a pass token.
You will not, because it had already activated.
Oh. I'm going to use Onward, needing an 8. That is an 9, so I'm going to go for a little jog over there.
Very well.
I've got an AP remaining. Did I start? Did I start out of the? I genuinely can't remember. Did I start outside of the vehicle, or did I get in this turn, or did I get in last turn?
You started in.
I started in. Okay, so therefore I didn't use into the hatch to get in. So I've punched you. I've used a Fox action to onward. So I have another AP remaining. Yep. We're agreed? Lovely. So let's get outside of 4 inches. So 6 inches. Let's do things properly. So I'm going to go to there. So no, let's again do things properly. I've got a 4-inch 4-inch movement, so I'm going to go to there. Right. That is Dr. Beebe done.
Is that you out for the turn?
No, I've got a Calypso.
The Calypso, I thought, went at the start of the turn and tried the Bayou thing and missed. Or am I going mad?
You're going mad, I'm afraid. I have not been with Calypso. I've been with Dr. Beebe. I've been with everyone else. The only model I don't have left is Calypso.
Fair enough. Good answer. Right. Okay. So I am going to go. So summon models only don't count for schemes for turn this.
That is correct.
So the great old boy can just double walk up here, 6 inches.
And engage Maxine to score hold up their forces. But it is worth noting he is staggered, so he's at -2 movement.
Yes, that's why it was two 3-inch walks for a total of 6.
Cool, and you need to engage me for this point?
Yeah, 1 inch engagement, and you were within 6.
Cool.
I started moving.
Cool, I should have moved better. Nicely done.
So that is the good old boy done.
That is a good old boy done. I'm going to activate Calypso. Calypso will have herself an interact.
Not unreasonable.
Because Calypso has a plant explosive marker.
I like to think that to any onlookers, this will look like a robot laying an egg.
I mean, why would you not say something like that? That's I will then onward, needing an 8. That is an 11 by the great tempter himself. I will onward to there. I have another AP, which I will go to there. I am now fully activated for the turn.
Okay, so I've just got a Lenny and a Summer.
I have 1 remaining explosive token, which is on Dr. Beebe.
I have 2, which are on Lenny.
Mm.
Lenny's going to go for a little jog up here.
He is staggered.
Yep, so it's going to be 2 jogs for 6 inches total.
And I'm going to take staggered off your good old boy because he's now activated.
Oh, okay, yeah. Lenny is done.
I'm fully activated.
So where's your last... Have you got an explosives left?
Yes, it's on Beebe.
Oh, it's on Beebe. Weirdly, I don't think I want to summon with... Oh, this is tricky. I need to work out how I score my last points. Alright, so Summer can summon
Can he? What's the enemy model within 10 inches? You can't.
Yeah. Sorry, I trailed off. The end of the sentence was 10.
You also then cut off at the end of that sentence, I'm afraid.
Let me Come back in. There we go. Okay, let's do this because I think it's probably most sensible. Oh, hang on. Sorry, I just need to consult the Oracle for a second.
I should probably put your card up on screen. I'm really enjoying how this game has shifted from like this utterly brutal scrum in the middle to now some frantic running around with our heads on fire.
Right. Was that scheme marker intended to be within 3 of the corner? Because it's just out currently, but I assume it was intended to be.
The intention is that it should be, and also it could be because the scheme marker isn't actually in base to base with.
No, that is. Okay, that just means I can't deny it to you, which is probably the point.
That is, yes.
So I'm going to go with Summer. Who's going to cheese it down. Hang on. So I need to be within 10 inches of you. My move is 5. So if I move down to here, and then up to here.
You've not moved.
Act. I'm then going to do a summon on Orville.
Is your intention there to be within 10 inches? Oh yeah, you are just within 10. Yep, cool.
Yep. The summon is going to be a good old boy.
Gotcha.
And a Skeeter.
So he needs a 13 of masks.
12, but I have a 13.
It's 13. I'm sure it's 13 because it's seven for the good old boy, 3 for a Skeeter, plus 3 for 13. Skeeter's a 3.
Oh, sorry, Skeeter's a 3. I thought they were 2. Yeah, so it was a 13, but I had a 13 anyway, so it's fine.
You haven't spent a stone.
I did. I was on 4 and now I'm on
Oh, okay, cool.
So I did say I was even. Yeah.
One of those things that can get lost in Discordy. That's fine because clearly that's your intention.
Also, in the chat log, you can see at the top that I've just spent.
Oh, there's that as well. I don't have that on screen because it gets in the way of the streaming. But I take your point.
So I am going to fetch out a Skeeter, who's going to go here and come in slow.
I'm
going to fetch out a good old boy, who's going to go here and is also slow. That is Summer done because he's not within range of anyone to farm out and activation them.
So moving on to your sub.
All that remains to do is go with is a Skeeter mindless? It's not mindless. You do gain 2 pass tokens.
Yep.
So the Skeeter is going to go. It's going to use Infuse Larvae.
Yep. You need a 6.
You need a 6.
That is a 6.
I am going to cheat this in for the trigger to summon a Bayou because it's just my favourite thing in the entire faction. There's one ugly baby. It's going to appear here. Not activated and also not slow. Have another pass token.
But I will have another pass token.
So there's your scheme.
And I'll remove the scheme marker. Yep.
And then I'm going to use a proboscis on Orville for my only AP. Buzz. That's a red joker. That's an 18 on defense.
Oh, well, you've won.
Pulse Flip.
I assume as much. I'm on defense. I'm defense 6. I'm on 9 to 18. So yeah.
1 damage still.
1 damage.
I'm not going to take the trigger to push you. Skeeter was meant to be in base contact. There we go. Let's jump over to the Bayou What's It, who's going to smack Orville with a...
I appreciate your bit. Are you talking about the Bayou Gremlin, or are you talking about the good old boy?
The Bayou Global, yeah.
Cool. Thank you. And you're punching me, I guess?
Yep. Getting a 6.
15. Sorry, lying. 14.
Yep, whiff. Let's go again. In fact, I'll buy a 2 card because I can. Wow, 14 also.
Cool.
With a trigger that says remove a scheme marker within 3 inches. That's fine. Double neg. Please take 2 damage.
Jesus Christ. Yep.
Second AP. 11.
Can you not cover up your discard pile? Thank you. You're on 11. I'm on... Math is entirely failing me. 13.
Whiff. And then finally, last thing of the turn, good old boy is going to use their 1 AP to try and shank you.
Yep.
Getting a 19.
Of course you do. Why would you not? Yeah, kill me. Do you damage flip?
Yep. So, what do you want?
12.
Straight flip. Yep. Please take 4 damage. That is the general storm of brew bombs done.
So you had initiative. So at the end of the turn, you need 3 plant markers to score.
I have 3.
One of them completely blanked out on me. So you score plant explosives. I score plant explosives because I have 2.
And I successfully hold up your forces
with the White Rabbit Company and the good old boy.
The great old boy.
I will remove a single scheme marker to score power ritual.
Very well. End of turn, do you want to discard your hand or your pass token?
I will discard my pass tokens.
Okay.
Shuffle. Those 2 can go in the bin because I can just get them out later.
These 3 can go in the bin. I'm going to stone for cards.
I'm not.
Okay, initiative.
Shock horror. Every time.
Yeah.
What would you like to do this turn?
I'm going to go with Lenny.
How many models do you have?
Oh, let's count that. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
So I'll gain 5 pass tokens.
Fair.
Do you think?
Lenny's just going to cross over here and drop a strat marker. Over to you.
I'll use a pass token.
It's fair. These aren't slow anymore. Going to go with this Glomble, who's going to run up here and run up here. Done.
Yeah, pass taken.
Good old boy. Gonna run up here, I guess. Yeah. Done.
Pass taken.
Skeeter is gonna buzz up here.
Pass taken.
Georgy and Olaf are gonna trot down here and trot up here. Over to you.
I'm going to go with Calypso. Actually, no, I don't want to do that yet.
I forgot she could do that. That's a problem for me.
Yeah, she is just bastard fast. Like, if nothing else,
yeah,
I can just go where I want. Can you adjust your rims so that you're actually showing what models have and haven't activated for me? Or is
I believe I am currently.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Because Georgy and Olaf were down here.
Yeah. Okay. So even if I go and summon, even if you summon stuff in with Summer, they're not going to count this turn.
Correct.
And I can suitably piss off from the good old boy as much as I want.
Yeah.
Unless I flip a black joker for converging ley lines. Which is possible. Which is absolutely possible. Say again.
Likely, even.
I mean, against you, yes. Here's an interesting one for you.
Mm-hmm.
Dr. Beebe functionally has Don't Mind Me.
I guess because he's not engaged.
He's never engaged. And where's... Yeah. That's really interesting. That is very, very interesting. I had not considered that.
Yeah, that's real, mate.
I think you've won this anyway because I functionally can't score the second point of Power Ritual and score the second point of Plant Explosives. So things that are available, like I have. You're going to score Plant to take you to 6. I think I'm going to get away with denying hold up your forces, and I might even get away with getting up the second point to deliver a message because I don't know if you're going to get a scheme marker next to me, depending on where I go. So you're looking at 6 to 7 VP.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Mr. Cameron, you are quite correct. Nothing can be in base to base with Beebe whilst he's in Calypso, but there are a number of actions that interacts, such as like things like deliver a message or stealing cloak and dagger markers off people, which do not require you to be into base to base, which is why it's an interesting thing.
Raspy ice pillars all over.
Raspy ice pillar shit, yeah, basically. Also, you're not within the aura for Nelly because you're buried.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Yeah. So yeah, I think you can get to either 6 and or 7, depending on how shit goes. I'm on 4. I can do Plant. I could do Power Ritual because I've got a model that moves 6 times. It's whether or not. Yeah. All right. Let's try some stuff. This is an interesting end to a game. A game which has been thoroughly entertaining and equally massively frustrating in equal measures, which is probably like where you want shit. We'll do the easy thing. Let's start off with Vernon and Welles. Vernon and Welles is going to onward. I'm going to flip a card. It's going to be a 5. I'm going to cheat in a mask so that I can place. Yep. I'm going to drop a scheme marker pretty much bang in the corner, and I can place there. And then, actually, I'm going to bring it slightly out of the corner. And then I'm going to walk over the top of it so that you can't just walk up and interact with it with a white rabbit.
Another machine laying an egg and nesting. Interesting.
Yeah. Let's just pull that out slightly more because I'm a big base boy. Right, that is Vernon and Welles done.
Right. This is giving me something of a headache. I'm going to go with this fella here.
Mm-hmm.
Who's going to run to... here. And take a shot at the boss, Maxine.
There's friendly fire, but then you've got your good old boy.
Old boy with summon.
Yep.
He's drunk and stupid.
Mm.
I'm going to spell my focus because I might as well.
Might as well.
Blam! I get a 10 total.
I'm on a 16.
It's higher, yeah.
Buy a 2 card.
30. Yep, no, crack on.
Cool, take a damage. You cheated against me.
Ha!
I'm going to go with Calypso. Calypso ignores various forms of terrain. So I'm going to go at least 8 inches. So clang, 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 clang. And then I'm going to attempt to onward, needing an 8. That is a 3. But I will cheat in this here 8 and go a further 4 inches. Ignoring severe terrain. Clang, 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 clang. Clang, clang, clang goes Calypso. That is Calypso done.
So you can get far enough to score that, upsettingly.
Maybe. I'm not sure I can, though, to be fair. Because I need Beebe to do too much.
Fair. We'll see how it goes.
Because I have to spend an AP to get out. Is what's going to ruin me. And that's effectively what's going to lose me the game.
Yeah. I've been forgetting White Rabbit Co's chatty.
I don't know what you're saying.
White Rabbit Co has chatty, which I forgot about.
Oh, would you like me to discard a card? Would you like me to discard a card?
No, you're all good. You're all good. What's a willpower on Vernon and Welles?
It's pretty good. Because it is not only willpower 6, but I also have Head in the Cloud, so enemy models suffer a neg to actions in which I resist willpower. So you'd be on a neg and I'd be on a straight.
That's really good. That stops me from doing the thing I wanted to do.
Yep.
Probably.
Well, potentially. You don't know. The way you flip negs, they'll both be fucking red jokers somehow.
Okay, I haven't seen a red joker yet.
No, it's not in your discard.
I also haven't seen the black joker yet.
Excuse me.
White Rabbit Co is going to try a beckoning call.
Cool, so you're on an eggs. I'm at stat 6.
Because of concealment.
Oh. Fish for that red joker.
Fish for that joker. Bop. No. I'm on a 11. Of the suit I need.
I'm currently on a 9. So I'm going to cheat this 8 and go to a 14.
Yeah, fair. I'm just going to charge you to engage.
Yep, fair.
Up there. Well, walk in, because I have to walk. If I push, I'll go through too much of the hedge.
So you can't charge, you walk.
Yeah.
Okay.
End of their turn.
End of their turn. Yeah, Beebe needs to do too much to be able to score. So, well, score sufficiently, should I say. I will activate Beebe. At the beginning of Beebe's activation, I'm going to draw a 3 of tomes, and I'm going to draw a 1 of tomes. They can go over there. I'm going to onward, needing an 8. That is a 3. I'm going to cheat this 1, which counts as a 9.
That's such a nice ability.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me just have a quick look at the scoreboard. So I've scored twice. Okay, alright. That's not as bad as I thought it was. I actually can't get out because I need to use. Yeah, I can't get out.
Oh no.
And I can't interact whilst I'm inside. So I can't drop the scheme marker because I used onward and I flip cards, and that's generally how we do things.
No.
So we might as well call the game there. Actually, no, yeah, we might as well call the game there because there's like fuck all I can do now because I've done the wrong thing. If you're happy with that,
right? I mean, if you wanna kind of nominally call the game there and then roll it back and see how it had done if you'd done it right.
No, that's the sort of thing that leads to maddening, nightmarish, sleepless nights. Although chat does raise a good point. I didn't actually need to cheat against you because you didn't hit your target number on your beckoning call.
I did say that.
Yeah. Did you? I completely missed it. Audio, not the greatest thing. So, I mean, even if I'd walked to there and then used a fast action to place me within 1 inch.
Yeah, you're not dropping it within 3.
I'm not dropping it within 3. Like, so realistically, the best thing I could have done is drop a scheme marker there for the second part of deliver a message. But then someone just walks away. Someone just walks away. So at the end of the turn, I'm going to score a plant explosive. You've got all 4?
Because Summer was going to pick up your explosive.
You can't.
Can you not?
No, it's not Cloak and Dagger.
Am I going mad? Oh my god! I've just hallucinated an entire extra bit on this.
Yeah, no, everyone does.
That's why I moved Summer down there. Great, I'm going insane. Wonderful. All right.
Everyone thinks it's Cloak and Dagger and you can interact with it to pick it up, but no, you can't.
Yeah. Okay, so that means that I was worried that you were going to run down here and pick up my explosive as well. So yeah, we each score explosives. I think I could probably.
Oh no! A friendly controlled model in stop. A friendly controlled model in base contact with a strategy marker can take the interact action to discard the strategy marker and gain an explosive token.
Oh, I didn't hallucinate.
You didn't hallucinate. It's just not in the place you want it to be. So, despite the fact that you're winning by more than 3 VP, you're going to deny me some VP. Feels churlish.
I am the bad fish. Yeah. No, cool.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I think Maxine could have denied me one or both of my schemes.
You're not. Yeah, like I can effectively put down the shockwave.
You can just cheese it out of there. Yeah.
Like the thing is, I can go because I can effectively just go there, bonk. Actually, no, because line of sight would be broken unless there's a window. This is the convenient window for me to teleport through, and then she just goes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Like, she can just sufficiently not be anywhere near to either be engaged with or for you
someone can't get quite close enough to drop it. In fact, no, if she's there, which she wouldn't be, someone could get close enough to drop a scheme, but she'd be further away.
Yeah, basically she'd just go there because he's already this one's already been, and or I just go and hide in this corner. There's sufficient places for her to do it. So you're telling me I'm not scoring my 3rd point of plant explosives?
I think the game ends 6-4.
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, I mean it depends. Are you picking up that strategy marker with Summer's AP?
Summer would basically be picking the scheme marker, the strat marker, and walking away from any schemes dropped.
So
I don't I don't get my schemes. Here it goes. 6/4 end, and big hats seem good, especially if you flip lots of moderates.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you? I suppose the big thing here is, what do you make of? You've played Big Hat on stream, both versions. Like, what do you think?
A lot better this time around. So there's all of the stuff on old Big Hat, whereas like if you cluster together, you get pos flips, and you've got lots of overlapping auras, like Lenny's aura stuff. And what that does is that gives you like, hey, magical Christmas. If I get my positioning exactly right, don't Three Stooges it, everything's great. I'm on like stat 7 and pew pew pew. Whereas this, I could mostly just send everyone wherever I wanted. I didn't need to pull up at all.
No.
So I was able to scrum in the middle and then kind of push out from that to try to get stuff done. So it felt a lot less of a headache this time around. Like,
that's good.
A lot more getting to actually do things. I particularly love Skeeter's getting to love ugly babies now. Getting to lay ugly babies. Sorry.
I mean, just the 6-inch removal of scheme markers, because I mean, I in my head I had to pull Maxine back to kill this Skeeter to stop you from picking up that scheme marker. Realistically, I probably should have just let that happen, because I can only count one scheme marker for power ritual. That's the point. I score power ritual. No, I don't. So because I could only have had one of these, letting you take that one would have made no difference. What I probably should have done is, rather than teleporting Maxine from like here to here, is teleport from Maxine from like here to here to go and like guarantee this one. So what I thought was a very clever play actually turned out to be not. Like, these two are really good, but they fucking take a lot of bandwidth, especially when you're trying to interact with them.
I think like they feel like one where you get three reps in with them, and it's like locked in what they do.
Yeah.
It's just like reading the cards the first time round, and you've got complicated and long abilities on 3 separate cards to work out what they do as one unit.
Vernon and Welles is real good as long as you've got a mask in hand, because you just be like, boop, I'm going to go over here. They did exactly what they were hired to do. Poor old Winnie Finney and Beau Fishbocker took an absolute reaming.
Yeah. Just a drunken Gribble walks up and shanks him with a broken bottle.
Yeah. I had high hopes of Beau Fishbocker turning a corpse marker into hazardous terrain, and then just Maxine pushing everyone around in that happily. I see that. That would be pretty gross. Just, you hit someone for 2 damage, and then you push everyone within 3 inches of Maxine for 1 damage plus 1 damage. So your main target takes 4 and everyone else takes 2. Is you're doing like 16 points of damage spread amongst a chunk of models at that point, which would have been pretty good.
And everyone's out of position. Her 2-inch engagement and Beau's 2-inch engagement means it's like that's real good.
It's real good. Old Cranky just running up and eating the hazardous terrain marker. I was just like, no.
And then you killed him.
And then I killed him.
Fair enough.
Which was fair. Like EVS seemed good, like in a kind of consistent kind of way, but I still don't really understand what they do. Like, I guess they're mobile-ish, or at least Calypso and Beebe.
Well, and with Orville and
Orville kind of did this thing until he got brutally murdered. And I think that's what you do with Orville. You just stick him out the flank, or he does this thing, or he hangs around in the middle and gives everyone concealment if you're up against shooty crews, which is pretty good. Although most shooty crews seem to have a way of ignoring everything, so maybe it's not as good. Solid game. Like, super frustrating in the middle, and then just like running for the hills towards the end.
No, I see that. Like, two mod flips in a row to like gut out the core of your crew is horrible.
Yeah, it is. Because Winston's pretty good. Like, he just moves people around and Luck Thief didn't work once. I don't know if you noticed that. I didn't heal off it once. Which
I'm a Luck Vampire.
Yeah, exactly. All right, well, I'm going to go have some breakfast. You go enjoy your evening. Handy viewers, such as you are, thank you very much for watching. And until next time, I need a better outro.